Bonjour, bonjour people, bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va? Bien, merci? Hello, okay, good morning. It is the night after I went to Embassy yesterday and I caught some of that for you guys. I came back and was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to share this awesome testimony with you guys and I'm going to do blah, blah, blah. Like I was like, you know, just going to take like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. And man, I came back, I was so hungry. So yeah, as I said, by the time I figured out how hungry I was, what I was going to do about it, etc., it was time. No, I lied, sorry. I was hungry, I forgot. And then I changed to a bed. And then I was wearing this this unicorn onesie and I was like, I can't do this in my... Nah, you guys will judge me. Anyway, so I'm just going to be really quick because I am on my way to Embassy this morning. I'm running a little bit late because I had to sleep. I was exhausted and where I'm going to is a little bit far, so I'm just waiting for my Uber. I'm at home. So what do I have to say about yesterday and the testimony I have to share is that God is a caring God. He showed up as father yesterday. Like, you know, I got to Embassy. You guys know, I, you know, took the Uber. My driver, Brian, you know, got me there. And in my head, I was like, this thing is costing me quite a bit because it's quite far. And I was also like, I haven't also got a ticket for the next day. So I hadn't really like sorted myself out properly because I wasn't also sure in terms of timing because of a number of factors anyway. So I got to Embassy and in my head, I was like, God, I wish, you know, it'd be great if somebody could bring me back or like, you know, this amount I paid to come here, it's ain't what I want to pay to come back. And if I'm coming tomorrow, oh my gosh, excuse me, it's my Uber driver. Thank you. See you soon. Bye. Okay, Uber is like literally at the gate. So really quickly, I was like, Lord, how am I gonna get home? Oh, I'm expecting him. Thank you. Bye. So basically, how am I going to get home? And long story short, I wish I could tell you like the full backstory and how it all happened. I met someone, we started to talk, I bought something from her and we spoke for like literally 2 minutes. I can't remember what I said to her. But some point when we were inside and we were praying, we happened to be near each other and we held hands on. And, you know, she said to me, oh, afterwards she didn't say, like in the car, she told me the full story. But she's like, oh, do you need a ride? I was like, well, you can just take me to where you live and I can jump in a car, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, yeah, it's fine. And in the car, she's like, no, I need to take you home. Like, God told me to take you home. Like, I was even trying to be like, well, maybe I'll ask somebody that lives there. He's like, no, you're taking her home. I was like, Father. And then somewhere along the lines as well, my other testimony is in the midst of it all, as we were rounding up, Brian Meadows was like, oh, I'm opening up the last session tomorrow to everybody. You know, you guys who paid, don't feel, you know, any kind of way about it, but I need to open up. And I was just like, because when I got there and I asked about getting a ticket for the one day, for the Saturday, they said it would cost the whole entire amount for the, like, I need to buy a ticket for the conference as if I was there for the 3 days. And I was like, yo, just the same wisdom. I was like, I'll buy the MP3. So that's just to tell you, oh my God. God is amazing. He's showed up as father, like, daughter, I care about you. I want you to be here. I don't want you to miss out. This is where you need to be. I've arranged for somebody to, And then she's like, oh, tomorrow, you know, we can figure out how we go, blah, blah, blah. Because she's one of the people who's going to be speaking on a panel. And I was like, it's okay, just... So I'm taking my Uber this morning and we'll probably meet up and, you know, but I hopefully will introduce you guys to her. She's an amazing lady. She is an entrepreneur, has an amazing product and other things she does. So I will, I will definitely be chatting to her today. But that's my quick testimony. So I'll see you guys.
Lord, love on you. Love on you, I just wanna love on you. Love on you, Lord, 'cause you love me too. Love on you, I just wanna love on you. My life's renewed, I'm reborn.
Hi guys, so it's kind of cold out here. I don't know why I'm feeling feeling like I'm not feeling the cold. I should really on my sweater. But so today is day 2 of the actually no, my bad, it's day 3 because I wasn't here day 1 of the Create conference. And this is we've had like few sessions which I took some clips of. It was amazing. I walked in right into like a session that I'm definitely gonna, in fact I'm gonna buy the MP3 for everything, but the sessions do like and I walked in and it was just like crazy as I walked in. It was sort of rounding up, but we got into like prayer, and in fact you just walk in, you're like, God, okay, I'm here, let's pray, let's press in. And you know, God just gave me some words. It was just amazing how, he used somebody. It was incredible. Like, God is awesome, and I'm just so grateful to God. Like, guys, please, obedience is big. Just step into what God says. Do not care about how, what people think, or the naysayers, or the people laughing. Like, in fact, the way like I keep getting delivered from all of that, like just whatever God has spoken over your life, whatever he said you are, just hang on to that word and trust him as Father. Like it's incredible. But so we had that, and then we had, shortly after, we had a session with Marcus Boom, who's a music I don't know how I'll call him, but like his music is executive more in the gospel space. So people like KCJ, Brianna, Bob, I can never pronounce her name, Bob Benet, I think. I can never pronounce her name properly though. I think I know how to spell it. But like her, he mentioned people he worked with, even like Tasha Cobbs in the earlier days. Like, he just talked about like the journey. And actually last year when I bought the MP3s, he was one of the people and the speakers. So he shared with us just a lot of things about the industry, as some people like to call it, or some people don't like to call it industry. That's your business, whatever. But he shared a lot with us about it, and just like how we kind of stand out, and how we can take various formulas, and how we it was so much. It was so enriching. I can't start talking about all of that right now because you should be here, or and the vlog is not about strictly about that. But it was just amazing, an opportunity to just have that breakout session with the different breakout sessions. So obviously that one is for me. There's probably another 2 that I would have loved to attend, but like at this point in this season, that's what I'm here for. That's for me. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. And it was just great to see people that I've actually run into, a couple of people I know as well, which was completely good, because it's good to just connect with people, know people who you sort of know, you've maybe worked with. One of them I'd worked with when I came on my tour last time, and just to see that everyone desires a hunger for God and a hunger for doing things excellently. It's just amazing. So I got the opportunity to speak with him afterwards, ask him a few questions, so that was just wonderful and awesome. Now we're having lunch at the moment. I'm not having lunch because you kind of have to drive to get lunch, and I'm here by my friend who I met yesterday, Joi, is she has a vendor table, so she's caught up with other things. I really want to catch an interview with her, so I want to get that done soon. We're going to go into a session with Real Talk Kim, and I believe Kiara Shared is coming as well. So yeah, I'm just super duper expectant for what God has in store and what he's going to do and the word he's going to bring forth. Yeah, I'm just expectant. Like, I just sense it's going to be amazing. So guys, that's the Create conference. It's just awesome. Like, before everyone's getting Chick-fil-A. I really want Chick-fil-A. I'm really hungry, but yeah, I'll just show you guys my outfit actually today. It's I'm wearing this black vest because it's a bit nippy, but it's not too bad. It's these, I don't know if you can see properly, I don't want to but these pants, as they would say. So I got this, and it's like a 2-piece, but I'm not wearing the jacket for it. I got it in Lagos. So I'm just publicizing, hey, I love it when it's like, I've been home, been to Nigeria, I've got, you know, something that I can say I'm proud of. In Grey Velvet, shout out to Grey Velvet, I'm just doing publicity for them, but that's one of my favorite stores in Nigeria. So anybody else, if you want me to say your stores favorites, holla at me. So we're gonna go into the last session. I wanted to say something before I lost my chain of thoughts. Yes, this is probably gonna be a speech or a whole nother vlog, but guys, as I say, obedience is bae. It's so key that we learn to invest in ourselves, and God has been tugging at me to write about it's fine to write about investing in myself. I've written this blog ages, probably about a good 9 months ago. I haven't posted it yet, so I'm going to do so, to speak about it on lives, because it is so important. The investing in yourself is not really even about just the skills you're going to get. It's about the fact that you've taken that step to say, God, what you've given me, I want to pour into it. I want to I want your oil all over it. Like, you've given me this gift, I want to enhance it. I want to discover more. I want to unlock more rivers. I want to unlock more of what I have inside me and discover. Because even if you don't know your gift or know your purpose, all of those things, but God says, invest yourself, take this class, go on this, stretch yourself. All these things have come on conferences. They have cost me something, and they've cost me usually from a place of, God, I didn't really plan for this, or like the time investment, I've had to give up certain things, or even the financial investment. I've got to say, well, I've got to put money towards this, and it means I can't do that. Obviously, let God guide you. You don't just do things, without the guidance and the wisdom that He gives you. But invest in yourself, stretch yourself, and it's a seed you're sowing. It's a seed you are sowing. They've come from places of being stretched, trust me. And investing in yourself, it opens up rivers, it opens up doors, and just things you discover. Like, if I take an example, one conference I went to last year, Millions Conference, oh my God, the relationships I have formed from Millions Conference. In fact, stuff that happened when I came from Millions Conference, regardless of the relationships, is something else. And then stuff that's evolved, the people I met, and I now like my cousins, as I call them, and we just kind of encourage each other, build each other up, and I can see them growing, and it's just amazing. So, that's just one example. There's so many more examples I can say about investing in yourself. Even if I think back to one time, there was years ago, there was a music course that God told me to take, and I took it. At the time, it just was like I was questioning, the institution and all of that. But it was good. I mean, it was good all in all. It just didn't. They just weren't as organized as I would have liked. But I was obedient, and straight away from after that, I could see like certain things just fell in place, and I knew it wasn't me. Like, God told me, it's like, because you've obeyed, because you've been obedient, and you've lended your gift, and you said, God, I want to advance this, I want to make it better, I'm just going to create this opportunity, and I'm going to pour into it, and something just happens. There's something about investing in yourself more than what you just gain, more than what you see you gain as like the skill or something. So anyway, that's it for my little speech. We're going to go inside now. I don't want to ramble on too much. I'm going to try and take some more clips. I may talk to a couple of people. So I will see you guys shortly.
See, I just wanna love on you. Lord, I love you.
You do A&R, you do development, you teach them how to interview, you go over stage presence, you go over all that kind of stuff. If you're not actually working on yourself, you're never going to be able to mount the platform that you desire. If you're not practicing, it's amazing to me how everybody in every other industry wants to practice except for gospel singers.
You better breathe.
And preachers. Yeah. Like, literally, we don't want to practice, we don't want to train, we don't want to do none of that. We just want to get the microphone, get up there, and just let the Holy Ghost do whatever He's going to do. Sing. Somebody's been singing, and you don't even know it yet. Somebody's been hearing you, and you don't even know it yet. Somebody's been listening to your music, and you don't even know it yet. That's why you have to be careful how you carry yourself when you don't think nobody knows you.
That's right. That's right.
So he says, I've seen a man, and his name, he's in Jesse's house. He said, therefore Saul sent the message to Jesse and said, send me your son David, who is with the sheep. And Jesse took a donkey loaded with bread, a skin of wine, and a goat, and young goat, and sent them by his son David to Saul.
Now we want to give you a chance to get some lunch. We're going to be back for our last session. Y'all, we done, man.
Yeah.
We are done. We made it through the weekend.
walk out that door that a new self comes out. Because
Word.
at the end of the day or whatever, it's okay with wanting good things for other people. But again, some people don't, they gotta want it for themselves, but not just that, that's your talent and that's your skill. Alright? No, not today, Janet. You're not gonna slap me. Come on.
What's the light? What, the round one?
Technology.
I know, right? So, guys, this is Joi of Joi Stik. So this is what Joi does, which is completely amazing. So tell us a bit about Joi Stik really quickly.
Joi Stik is a stand that will allow you to live stream or record multiple devices onto multiple platforms. So the main thing is, you know, when you're live streaming or recording, you want to be able to get as much content out as possible. No one wants to have to say the same thing over and over and over again. So if you're able to be on Facebook and Instagram at the same time, we all know that both social medias have different networks and different followings. The people that are on Instagram 9 times out of 10 might not be on Facebook. The people that are on Facebook might not be on Periscope, YouTube, etc. And so Joi Stik just allows you the ability to not have to be able to, you know, record or live stream content on multiple platforms.
And
so
can you get it online?
you can get it online, joistik.com, joistik.com.
Do you ship internationally?
I do ship internationally, and we'll work that out on the back end, but definitely send us an email, info@joistik.com, joistik.com, and we can kind of figure out the cost for shipping, because sometimes internationally is pretty expensive, but you know, the main thing for me is being able to make sure that I get it in your hands so you could use it. So we'll figure out all the details via email.
Awesome. And Lady Joi, as I'm going to call her, is the wonderful, I'll call you more than a good Samaritan, but I mentioned that somebody dropped me at home.
Well, we met yesterday.
I know.
I had a really great conversation with you here at the booth. You know, obviously you patronized by buying my product, but more importantly, when we had our conversation, I was like, oh my God, I could only imagine what that Uber ride would be. And God placed it on my heart to give you a ride home last night, and we had an amazing conversation on the way home. So this is my kindred spirit out in London. So Brenton, I told Brenton, I said, we have a tour guide when we go to London. Brenton said, well, did she offer that, or did you just put it on her? And I said,
it's done.
I said,
done.
Both.
Oh,
so
done.
It was
well,
amazing meeting you.
It was
Thank
great
you so
to
very
meet
much,
you.
Mo.
And guys, check out Joi Stik. I know a lot of you live stream and all that, or even if you don't and you need to like get unmuzzled and start doing that, and take the step, make the investment, and purchase Joi Stik.
Amen.
Yay!
And then you can send them your affiliate link.
I will. All right.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Jesus. Aren't you glad you know Jesus? Aren't you glad you know Jesus? Y'all can do better than that. Aren't you glad you know Jesus? Turn your leaves, hang on in there. Look across the room, find somebody, put your hand over your eyes. Tell them, hey,
stuck because you would move. No, you weren't stuck, honey. Because as long as you got 2 legs and 2 arms, you got a breath. Get up and start moving. Maybe you ain't moving because you ain't humility. Maybe you ain't no home.
Wow.
The people who left my world, y'all, last year was probably one of the hardest years of my life with the turnover that happened in my life. And one Sunday I'm up preaching, and I'm like, God, this week is a week of fumigation. God's going to do something. He's going to move some people out of your life. I didn't know I was preaching to myself. And when they started walking out of my life, God said, trust me in the process. Because where you're going, they can't go with you. Because I'm about to put you in a place where people can see you, but they can't touch you. And I'm going to bring people around you that's going to have your back. So he's fumigating. Familiarity is an enemy of change. When people are too familiar with you, you have no room to grow and change. They are forever stuck in who they know you to be, not who God has called you to be. Comfort is the enemy of change.
Good.
The last one is transformation. Transformation. Evidence that a shift has taken place to us or around us